Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of CPI Trade Media and Big Project Middle East, it's a pleasure to welcome you to the inaugural edition of the Future of Engineering Summit. The summit was conceptualized to put cutting-edge engineering in the spotlight, and I, for one, cannot wait to hear what some of our speakers have to say across their respective sessions. But before I tell you more about this event, I want to recognize my colleagues at CPI Trade Media and Big Project Middle East, comprising Priyanka Reina, Ras Islam, and Arif Bari. Despite their busy schedules working on existing events, including the Critical Infrastructure Summit and the Digital Construction Awards, both of which will take place next month, they worked diligently to put on this new event. A big thank you to the Big Project Middle East team and to everyone at CPI Trade Media. I'd now also like to recognize the valued support of our partners, many of whom work with us across a lot of our events. My sincere thanks to our strategic partners, ALEC, KEO International Consultants, and Polypipe, our associate partners, Atkins Realis, Climatize, and Plus Impact, as well as ECC. And of course, our supporting partners, RIB, RICS, and TBH. Please give them all a big round of applause. So engineering within the construction context is a fascinating topic, and it's undoubtedly the key to securing our future. We live in a fascinating region for this topic, as typically, innovative engineering is driven by necessity or ambition. In the Middle East, however, it seems to be driven by both with equal intensity. We have some truly astonishing examples of engineering excellence around us. Just this past weekend, we had 3 days where temperatures were extreme. The National Center of Meteorology actually confirmed that May 2025 had the highest temperatures on record since 2003. I actually happened to be out with a classmate during those hot days, and I was amazed at how well the mall we were in kept temperatures comfortable, even though it was packed with people and at least 48 degrees Celsius outside. Of course, that structure's ability to perform well despite those extreme conditions isn't an accident, but rather the result of careful planning, design, and execution of a number of elements, all of which are working together in perfect harmony. The Burj Khalifa also stands as an enduring icon of engineering. The building not only endures extreme winds, but due to thermal expansion, it actually safely grows by 36 centimeters on the hottest day, and then shrinks back when temperatures drop. The tower has done this for over 10 years safely as a result of engineers fitting it with flexible expansion joints. Now, while I think that both ambition and necessity are actually important, cutting-edge engineering in the region is soon going to be developed by necessity. As our planet's weather continues to change and extreme weather becomes more of an occurrence and in intensity, it falls to engineers to come up with potent responses to these challenges. In fact, I'm confident that going forward, the region will soon become a hub of extreme weather innovation and engineering, whether it has to do with facades, MEP systems, alternative materials, as well as AI-driven engineering. In other parts of the world, we will continue to see engineering take on new shapes. A lack of available land in Monaco has recently seen it grow its territory by 3% through the €2 billion Mariterra project. That project is far from a standard reclamation project, however. Monaco has actually been doing that for 25 years. What actually sets this project apart is its focus on ensuring that marine ecosystems 50 meters below sea level are left unabated, while also avoiding the issues associated with typical land reclamation, including sediment runoff and marine ecosystem degradation. The project's caissons were actually engineered to continually absorb and disperse energy from waves. It was also designed to account for sea level rise and the occurrence of a 100-year storm. In other parts of the world, sustainable floating cities are being positioned as a solution to sea level rise. The Maldives is perhaps the first country in the world that will have its functioning floating city by 2030. We'll be touching on some of these concepts and topics with the Future of Engineering Summit today. So I do hope that you enjoy the day and walk away inspired. Thank you very much.